No headphones?
No, that means it's live.
Oh my god, he's after my leg. Oh shoot, get away. Well, can't hear me, can they?
Yep, they can.
He saw something on my leg.
Hello and happy Friday night, gang. It is always an adventure here at my house. I'm moderately to mediumly distracted at the moment, but I will still be doing my darndest to bring you a wonderful show tonight about the Saudi Cup and the supporting stakes races, of which I cannot currently count how many there are, because that sounds like torture. Is there a contest? What time does the contest close?
Yeah, I'm doing it now as we speak.
Ah, the entry clerk is closing it now. Don't forget to get your bets in for the Pick 6, Pick 4 Daily Double. The first race we have tonight is the Saudi Arabian Classic. Only 6 runners. And pretty much my favorite part is that I can say all of their names. So, you know, that's exciting. We have a field of 6 going 1.25 miles for $1 million. On the fence is Nephew for Mel Langford. A 4-year-old colt by March of Chaos, who's 4 for 6. Excellent training job here. This guy's won 3 in a row. Number 2, Peppered Pisces for Jen Ravenwood, a homebred by Stuffed Pepper, 3 for 8 lifetime. What are you doing?
I was looking for the light pen.
Oh, okay. He's digging through drawers for funsies. 3 for 8 lifetime. It has run as fast as a 103 speed figure, which was his most recent start, where he ran second behind a horse who is not in this race. Number 3, Cole Moon for Jack Meyer, a homebred by Path of the Tyrant. Nice to see something slightly different in here. 6 for 17 lifetime. Just short of 100,000 K earned. This is his first start since the Stewards Cup, where he was 16th and last. Number 4 is the stablemate Guided Blades for Jack Meyer. Ooh, Hunchplay. The son of March of Chaos is 4 for 12 lifetime, was 6th in that same Stewards Cup race, won a non-win as a 4-3 back. Number 5, Cursed Oracle for Steve Levitt. A son of the Oracle says has only started 4 times with 2 wins, coming off a victory in the Montana Marathon by 31 lengths. Why didn't you guys tell me to go watch that? I want to go watch that on our brand new race viewer.
Yeah, how's it cope?
Okay, here's the thing, guys. I'm gonna have to be very honest with you. And he's not here right now, so I can say this because he ain't gonna play this back. No one needs to tell him. When the admin the first night sent me the prototype for the new race viewer, I'm like you guys. I'm crotchety. I'm old. I'm cranky, and I was like, absolutely not. We are not doing whatever this is. And he's like, why? And I was like, because change. I don't really like change. And I don't really like pretty stuff. I don't know. There was not really any good reasons. But I got on board eventually. So I tried to shut down that new race viewer. Rounding out the field, number 6 is... What?
I remember when I first joined the sim and I thought, well, where's the graphics?
Yeah.
And then I realised you don't need the graphics. It's just like the excitement of your results.
That was the point. We didn't want the graphics for like a reason. And then he felt really sad because after we launched it for everyone and everyone was so happy, he went to look up other people's race viewers and he was like, oh, ours still isn't really that good. And then he was depressed.
What, this week?
Yeah, this week, yeah.
That's still...
I mean, it's better than it was, obviously.
Yeah, big time.
If you guys... Do you like how we've gone completely off track? If you guys get a chance, Yuleen Sarah, or is she Sarah Yuleen now? Has one of those epic, like, cool curvy monitors that the admin also has. And on it was watching the full screen race replay. It was like being in the freaking race. It was really cool. Anyway, the last horse in the field is Court of Liars. The son of Path of the Tyrant is 3 for 7 lifetime, second last out in an allowance race. And that's your field. 1 minute to post. I'm trying to make this window go away so I can call this race. If you guys want to see something kind of nifty, you'd have to have a computer wagering account. But Nathan, our buddy Nathan Klein called a 2-horse match race on Wednesday at Penn National. And I was able to clip it from work for him and send it to him. I haven't actually listened to it, but apparently that was his first match race, I believe. So it's what made me think of the Diane talking about the 3-horse field. Oh, good. Probably the one that I sent him. All right, guys, let's get right to it. The first race of the night is the Saudi Arabian Classic. They're off. Crushed Oracle stumbled at the start, so too did Court of Liars, but the others were way okay, and it's Peppered Pisces from the second spot out to the lead, joined by Court of Liars on the outside, and then comes Cursed Oracle, who drops back in along the fence. Nephew takes back, and then Cole Moon, and Guided Blades is at the back of the field, and they go under the wire the first time, led by Peppered Pisces, who leads it by a length over Court of Liars, who's got 3 and some over Cursed Oracle, who I want to say Crushed Oracle every time. Nephew's right alongside that one on the fence, and then comes Cole Moon, and a length back to Guided Blades. They've rounded the clubhouse turn, 6 furlongs left to run, and it's Peppered Pisces leading by 2 over Court of Liars. They've strung out here 4 or 5 lengths back to Nephew and another length back to Cursed Oracle. Cole Moon would have to make up a dozen lengths to win this one, and Guided Blades alongside him. And now they've come to the half-mile pole in the Saudi Arabian Classic, and it is Peppered Pisces leading a length over Court of Liars. Then comes Nephew, who's getting much closer now. Cursed Oracle and Cole Moon, they're all starting to come together. Guided Blades is at the back. It's Peppered Pisces, Court of Liars, Nephew, Cursed Oracle, Cole Moon. Cole Moon making a big move into the stretch. Cole Moon takes over the lead. Peppered Pisces now back into second. Guided Blades coming from nowhere up into third. Nephew, it's Cole Moon who's going to win it by 2. Cole Moon wins it over Peppered Pisces, Guided Blades, and Nephew. The official winner is Cole Moon. He's a 6-year-old gray horse by Path of the Tyrant, out of Quest at Night by Proof at Night. This is a homebred for Jack Meyer, who is now 7 for 18 lifetime. What's next? We move on to no Arabian races. Next up is the Saudi Distaff. We have a field of 6. On the fence for Mr. Lord Rich, Bedroom Eyes. So many comments, but I'm not going to make any of them because I'm a mature human being now. 8 for 17 lifetime for this Daughter of Mace, who's apparently pensioning and leaving us. I don't really even know what to do with that. This filly has not won since the Grade 1 American Matron Week 8 of last year. She is actually a multiple Grade 1 winner. She's just kind of lost her way recently. Drops back to that 1 1/8 distance here today. Number 2, Helami for Sarah Julin. Winner of the Becker Stakes last out, over 1 1/4. This one is a 1 1/8. Has earned $500,000, has run as fast as a 105. This is a daughter of War Like Me. Was 5th in the Stewards Cup. Number 3, Song of the Winds. Jack Meyer trying to go back-to-back with this 5-year-old mare by Valley of Fire. 6 for 16 lifetime. Won the Grade 2 Flamingo Marathon to conclude last year. Number 4, All That and Then Some for Sarah. This is a daughter of Valley of Fire. 8 for 26, $600,000 earned. Won the Grade 1 Los Campeones Ladies Classic towards the end of last year. Now, see, here's where I'm Kermit's confused. I'm confused. This horse won 2 in a row Grade 1 races last year as a 5-year-old mare. Sarah could have been like, I'm going to go make me a baby. And instead, Sarah was like, let's run at 6. I don't get it. But maybe this is for Icky later this year or something. I don't know. Number 5, Broken Happy for Xander Zone by Devil's Arcade. 3 for 12 lifetime. Won the Grade 3 Alexandria Stakes at the end of last year. And rounding out the field is Hecky Grace, your winner of the Grade 1 Lexington Oaks last year. and also the Grade 1 Midsummer Oaks. She's coming in here off a win in the Margarita Stakes over this distance. That's your field for the Saudi Distaff. I don't want to retire 5-year-olds. I don't want you to retire, but you don't see me whining about it. Just kidding. Yes, you do. Let's just give Sarah a shout out today since she's here and engaging in my snarky conversation. All of the sim characters are either in the process of being uploaded or have been uploaded. The admin was not exactly thrilled that they were not named the same file names as before. So he was like, I don't know what these people go to, but he got it figured out. All of our characters have been brought into the 20 whatever century it is right now, and I'm pretty excited about it because I like updating things that my ex-husband made originally, so that makes me happy. Post time. They're off in the Saudi Distaff. A very good beginning, all that and then some. Helami, the 2 stablemates go out together. Bedroom Eyes on the fence and Hecky Grace, then Broken Happy, and Song of the Winds is at the back of the field. All that and then some. Leading a length over stablemate Helami, 2 back to Bedroom Eyes on the fence. Then alongside comes Hecky Grace. Broken Happy has a length on Song of the Winds. They turn up the backstretch now, led by All That and then some, who's got 3 now on Helami. Bedroom Eyes still tracking in third, but is a good 7 lengths off that leader. Hecky Grace takes back 4th, Broken Happy, and then comes Song of the Winds. The stablemates are changing up now as Helami takes over rounding the turn. Helami with a head in front of All That and then some, who drops back. Bedroom Eyes is gaining ground and coming closer. Hecky Grace alongside 2, and then 2 back of Song of the Winds, and Broken Happy is at the back of the field now. They're running down the stretch. Helami, the leader. Hecky Grace and Bedroom Eyes come alongside. Bedroom Eyes with a head in front. Hecky Grace not doing enough. Broken Happy, All That and then some, Song of the Winds. It's Bedroom Eyes and Helami coming down the stretch together. Heads apart. A length back to Hecky Grace. Third, Bedroom Eyes put the head in front. Bedroom Eyes is going to win it over Helami. A length back to Hecky Grace and Broken Happy. All That and then some. The official winner is Bedroom Eyes, who went off at 20-1, a 5-year-old bay mare by Mace out of Forever Always by Follow Your Fate. A homebred for Mr. Lord Rich, who is now 9 for 18 lifetime. Next up, we move on to the Saudi Turf Marathon, which is 2 miles, and I can tell you this, I will not be calling a 2-mile race. That's not happening. Stand by. Me and my Powerade Zero are having a moment. I wish... Vincent, can you hear me? Can't get rid of him when I don't want him, and I can't get him when I need him. Typical man stuff. So we have a 6-horse field here. And the reason I said the word 9 is because the horse on the fence for Royal Celestine is the 9-year-old mare Glaring. That's old. Why are you racing? It's because Royal is Royal. He just does whatever. And he's a cool guy, so get to know him if you can. This is a daughter of Hosier Daddy, 14 for 42 lifetime. The winner of the Black Condor Stakes last year, just about a year ago, has only run 4 times since then, 2 seconds, a third in the Grade 1 Melbourne Trophy, where she was only beaten by 3/4 of a length, but then ran 8th in her seasonal debut, which was also over this 2-mile distance. Number 2, Thy Light for Jack Meyer. Son of Linus is 6 for 17. Winner of the Gray Hair Stakes last out. Who named that race? And is it named after me? The admin has been blowing up my phone and just said, hey, you are broadcasting and I am annoying. I was like, yes, that is facts, which means he's probably going to come in here and realize that I've been trash talking. Okay, anyway, number 3, Tommy Gun. Stormy Peak bred this 5-year-old son of Ivor. Aaron Sanderson, now the owner, 7 for 16 lifetime. This is your winner of the Pre-Dreams in Flames, which is the race that Glaring lost last time. Tommy Gun has won 4 of his last 6 starts. Definitely in with a shot. Number 4, Basseterre for Paul Sellers, a homebred by Dissimulation. This is a gelding who is seeking his 12th lifetime win, coming off a win in the Elevation Stakes Week 2. Number 5, Tone Deaf for Sarah. This is a son of Right Proof, who is 4 for 21 lifetime, 5th in the Grade 1 Pegasus last out. Has just been knocking heads with some good horses, like 7th behind seventh behind Tommy Gun in the Sydney Trophy, 2nd beaten ahead in the Everest, which is a turf route. I just feel like he's run against the best. Number 6, Dionysus. Andrew Chillen back in a big way with some really nice horses this year. Won the Osaka All-Comers week 11 of last year, 9th in the Pegasus, 5th in the Arima Canen. This is a 5-year-old son of Impacts out of Sock Miss. That's your field. Can we just pick him up with like a mile to go? Yeah, Pete's horse won by, I believe, a neck. All right. Let's pick him up with a mile to go. 1 mile left to go in the Saudi Turf Marathon, and Basseterre has led every step of the way. Tone Deaf still chasing a length behind, and they've got 6 lengths on Tommy Gun in 3rd. Then comes Dionysus. The rest of the horses are well back, glaring, and Thy Light would have to make up about 15 to win the Saudi Turf Marathon as Basseterre takes them into the backstretch for the 2nd time, a length clear of Tone Deaf, and then another 6 back to Tommy Gun, who still tracks well in 3rd. Dionysus getting a little bit closer. Glaring the Mare is in 5th, and then Thy Light takes up the back of the field, and they're all chasing Basseterre throughout. Basseterre, but now Tone Deaf is getting closer. Tone Deaf putting the pressure on. Tommy Gun is now suddenly 3 lengths behind. Dionysus and Glaring come together. Thy Light is still the trailer. They round the far turn in the Saudi Turf Marathon, and it's still Basseterre by a neck. As Tone Deaf tries to go by, Tommy Gun is asked the question and has to make up 3. Dionysus and now Glaring passes him, and it is Basseterre who's sprinting away again. Basseterre now opening up a length, now 2 on Tone Deaf, who cannot get past. Tommy Gun going to end up 3rd, then Glaring. Basseterre gate to wire in this 2-mile race. Basseterre wins it by a length over Tone Deaf, Tommy Gun, Glaring, and Dionysus. The official winner is Basseterre, a 6-year-old black gelding by Dissimulation out of Closed Corner by Old Persian, a homebred for Paul Sellers, who is now 12 for 24 lifetime. Next up, we move to the Saudi Sprint. This race does feature a field of 7, including one of the best horses we've seen in a long time. Here's what I don't get about your guys' betting. Currently, Ground Warriors, who's earned $4 million and won 12 of 14, is 15-1. And Eclipse Rider, who has won $2 million, is 99-1. And Cat Food, who to be fair is named Cat Food, is even money. Who's in charge around here? What are you guys doing? On the fence for Autumn Blackmill, the lovely Autumn Blackmill, is Psycho Force, a 5-year-old son of Acid House who is 10 for 20 lifetime. This is your winner of the Mr. Profit Stakes last out. Number 2 is Cat Food, who's been 2nd in his last 3 starts in a row, including the Grade 1 Diablo Stakes for Danny Derby, a homebred by Fuel, who has been top 2 in 11 of 16 tries. Number 3, Baker Mayfield for Randall Johnson. This is the son of It Factor out of Vigilante Stuff, one of my favorite mares, 5 for 14 lifetime. Your winner of the St. Petersburg Stakes. Number 4, No Privacy for Gigi Go Faster. That's what I feel like in my house. If it's not my husband and my children, it's like the 37 animals we have inside. Don't even get me started on the 67 we have outside. 2nd in the Grade 1 Always in Love Stakes Week 2, beaten a neck by Mercury. There's no better filly that you could have beat her. Number 5 is the wonderful Ground Warriors for Xander Zone, a 4-year-old son of the Evil Empire who's 12 for 14. This guy has won 4 in a row. All 4 are Grade 1s, the Sprint Classic, the Stewards Cup Sprint, and the Pegasus Sprint. 2 years ago, won the 2-year-old Sprint Championship. A very special horse. The stablemates right alongside this is Eclipse Rider for Xander's Own. By the Devil's Hand, this is a 5-year-old. He's been top 2 in 6 minus 2 is 4 in 14 of 21 starts. Both of his last 2 losses have come behind Ground Warriors, but before that, won 2 in a row, including the Grade 1 Sonic Speed. Rounding out the field, number 7 is Zionist for Mike Bryant, the son of the Evil Empire. Was 13th in the Stewards Cup, 2nd in the same race as a 2-year-old. A multiple Grade 1 winner last year, was 5th in the Pegasus. That's your field for the sprint. Who do you guys like? Who do you like in the sprinty race? Wow, do odds change when you're not on the window? That's cool. I didn't know that. Okay, anyway. Wow, $68,000 bet in this race. Love that. Love it. They're off in the Saudi Sprint. Ground Warriors with a bad stumble, so too Psycho Force. So those two were away badly. Eclipse Rider is going to take the advantage to get to the lead, and Zionist on the outside. Those two kick away from Cat Food. Then Baker Mayfield and Ground Warriors. No Privacy, second last. Psycho Force on the fence is at the back of the field, and they're chasing Eclipse Rider over Zionist, and then comes Cat Food. Baker Mayfield has a length on Ground Warriors. 2 back to Psycho Force, and No Privacy is at the back of the field. It is Eclipse Rider who takes him to the top of the stretch and is the one to catch over Ground Warriors, who's now making up that ground and coming for the stablemate. Zionist is now back 3rd. Baker Mayfield and Psycho Force is coming on. They're running down the stretch. They've got to catch Eclipse Rider, who's got a half length on stablemate Ground Warriors. They've got 5 on Psycho Force up into 3rd. Then Baker Mayfield, it's Eclipse Rider. Can he hold on? Eclipse Rider, there's the wire. Eclipse Rider takes it over Ground Warriors, who is defeated today. Psycho Force ran well to be 3rd. Baker Mayfield and No Privacy. The official winner is Eclipse Rider, a 5-year-old gray horse by the Devil's Hand out of Happy Storm by Storm, homebred for Xander's Own, who is now 9 for 22 lifetime. Next up is the Saudi Turf Cup. How does Eclipse Rider not have a headshot? Someone fix that! Oh my gosh, there's still way too many races to do. Is Xander in here, or is this going to be a tomorrow morning situation? Xander, I know you can hear me. 12 hours later, buy your horse a headshot. Vincent.
Yes.
Are you busy?
No.
Can you talk about these horses really quick? I just really need to go to the bathroom.
What's the runners?
Yeah, it's the Saudi Turf Cup, okay? Here's the horses, starting with that one. Okay, bye.
Number 1, I Don't Play Fair, owned by Ryan Whitehead. The son of dramatization, is 4 years old and has won 879, almost 900k. Best speed figure is 99 last year, 93 this year. He's won 1/3 of his 12 starts. Number 2, Count Nibblebeck, Nicole Marie, owns this 4-year-old homebred cult of Crypto. He is ran a start less than the number 1 horse, but he's only earned $250,000 to date, but he does have a superior speed figure this year, so he's got to have a chance. Number 3, Soda Pop, another 4-year-old. This is by the mighty Rysan for Danny Derby. Similar to number 2, he hasn't earned that much. 4 wins, 10 starts. Number 4, Hulk Maniac, another Danny Derby and another Rysan colt, 10 starts. This one's earned more, but he hasn't really carried on this season. But he would be a class act otherwise. Number 5 is Jess Dawson's Fire Light Shadows, bred by the late Stormy Peak. This is a Still Fire daughter who's won 5 from 21. She's run a 91 this season. Number 6, Edge of the Knife for Xander's Own. I've met him in person. He looked after me in Canada at Woodbine. Took me for breakfast, took me around the track, around the backside. Anyway, the 5-year-old horse by Impacts has earned $250,000. ran a 94 this season. Rocketeer, 98. He seems to have carried on where he left off last season for Harry Trotter, this 4-year-old son of Wildness. Also ran 12, but he's won 5. So quite a likely race bunch, apart from the mare. 10 to 12 starts, winning about 1 in 3. Stewart's on her way back in a minute for this 1 mile and a quarter Saudi Turf Cup. Grade 1 for 4-year-olds and up. 7 runners. Betting pool 15,200. That's the extent of my ability.
Thanks. I didn't know you were going to abandon them. Okay, I'm back. How'd he do? Feel free to talk smack off to the side. Just kidding. I really, really appreciate that he did that for me. What race is this? Turf Cup? Okay, here it is. Found it. He did amazing. Okay, good. That's good. What a good boy. All right. Tonight's Saudi Turf Cup will be called with the help of a 80-pound Great Pyrenees. Come on. Don't just breathe on me. Thank you. All right. They're off in the Saudi Turf Cup. A great beginning. Hulkamaniac is going straight to the lead, and Hulkamaniac opens up quickly on this field. Count Nickelback. I'm sorry, I'm going to call it Count Nickelback every time. I can't say Nibble. Count Nibbleneck is in second, then comes Soda Pop third. A length back to Edge of the Knife and Firelight Shadows. I Don't Play Fair. Rocketeer is at the back of the field, so it's Hulkamaniac who's leading by 4 coming down the stretch the first time over Count Nibbleneck who's in second, and then comes Soda Pop third. Edge of the Knife and Firelight Shadows. I Don't Play Fair. Flair, it's I Don't Play Flair, and Rocketeer is at the back of the field. So Hulkamaniac leads them around the clubhouse turn, now 9 lengths clear of Count Nibbleneck. Then comes Soda Pop third, Firelight Shadows, Edge of the Knife, I Don't Play Flair, and then Rocketeer. No change in order yet, and they've got a long way to go to catch Hulkamaniac, who's still got 7 lengths on Count Nibbleneck. Then comes Soda Pop, who's now moving alongside that one. And Firelight Shadows, Edge of the Knife, I Don't Play Flair, and Rocketeer is at the back of the field. They're rounding the far turn, chasing Hulkamaniac, and stablemate Soda Pop is now alongside. Edge of the Knife, Firelight Shadows, Count Nibbleneck is unfortunately dropping back. I Don't Play Flair, and Rocketeer, it is Soda Pop who takes over from Hulkamaniac. That one quickly swallowed up by the closers, Edge of the Night, Firelight Shadows, and then I Don't Play Flair. It's Soda Pop who's going to lead it or win it a length over Edge of the Knife, Firelight Shadows, Hulkamaniac, and I Don't Play Flair. And Count Nickelback was last. I don't know why that was so hard for me. Oh my gosh. The official winner is Soda Pop. Oh, doesn't that sound good right now? A 4-year-old gray colt by Resand out of Book of Stones by Oscar Performance, a homebred for Danny Derby, who's now 5 for 11 lifetime. And has won 2 in a row. Well, entry clerk's gone, so unfortunately you guys are stuck with me for the next race. They all want you. They don't like me anymore.
The novelty soon wears off.
The novelty wears off. Valid. Turning on lights so I can actually see. Oh, look at that. We have a field of 7 going 1 mile for $800,000, and on the fence is Into the Wish, the 6-year-old mare for Xander Zone, who's won 12 of 26 starts, 3rd in the Pegasus, 3rd in the Stewards Cup, is a multiple Grade 1 winner and Stewards Cup winner. Number 2 is the Mighty Contriving for Kelly Haggerty. Love this guy. He's by Independence Hall, 15 for 18 lifetime, $3.3 million earned. He had won, 9 or something in a row, 8 in a row, including, 5 Grade 1s before finishing 4th in the Pegasus Dirt Mile last out. Will he rebound today? Number 3, the Filly Kinship for Ash Terracin. Their homebred daughter of Cody's Wish is 9 for 12 lifetime. Was 6 in the Pegasus, but last year won 5 in a row. Number 4 is Glint for Royal Celestine. I think this one's related to the 9-year-old mare, but this is a 4-year-old colt, and I might be also making that up. $1.7 million earned, 7 for 11 lifetime. That better not be what I think you're looking at. It's not. Okay, good. This is a son of Ganite, who was third in the Stewards Cup behind Contriving. Won a barrier trial last year en route to taking the New York Derby. Number 5, Scooby-Doo for Randall Johnson. This is a son of 2 very nice horses. Troika, who won a Stewards Cup, and then Endeavor, who won a Stewards Cup. Scooby-Doo is 5 for 19 lifetime, $600,000 earned. Won the Grade 2 Uncle Mo Stakes last year. Second to last, number 6 is Bellerano for Jack Ryder. I'm pretty sure the entry clerk just fell over a dog, but he looks okay, and so does the dog. The son of Full Serrano is 5 for 19 lifetime. Won the Grade 3 Layer Armor Down Stakes week 14 of last year. Rounding out the field, Royal also has the mare Wishing Upon Stars, which is what we should all be doing this evening. 6 for 13 lifetime, coming in off a barrier trial win week 2. That's your field. And we're like actually at post time. But hold on, more Powerade. It's freezing here. I don't know. Someone convert 119, no, not 119, 109 to Diane in language Diane would understand. It's already been that way for 3 straight weeks for us. Freaking hot. They're off in the Saudi Dirt Mile into the Wish. Stumbled at the start, so too did Kinship. Wishing Upon Stars, 1 step slow. Glint got a great start and goes out to the lead. Then comes Contriving, now into the Wish, rushed up on the fence. Kinship and Scooby-Doo, Wishing Upon Stars, and Bellerano is at the back of the field. They're all chasing Glint out here. Glint a length clear of Contriving up into second, then comes into the Wish third, a length back to Kinship and Scooby-Doo, then Wishing Upon Stars, and Bellerano at the back of the field, about 9 lengths off the leader. That leader is Glint, who's coming to the far turn, a length ahead of Contriving, and then into the Wish. 2 back to Kinship, who's sitting in fourth. 3 to Scooby-Doo, Wishing Upon Stars, and Bellerano. They're into the stretch now in the Saudi Dirt Mile, and Glint is leading a length over Contriving. The big horses coming on into the Wish. The nice mares in third in Kinship, then Wishing Upon Stars. But Glint had it all his own way early, and Glint is still a length clear of Contriving. Contriving can't go by, then into the Wish. Kinship, it is Glint to take the Saudi Dirt Mile. Contriving second, into the Wish third, and Kinship then Wishing Upon Stars and Scooby-Doo. The official winner is Glint, a 4-year-old dark bay colt by Ganite, out of Gleam by Justify. This is a homebred for Royal Celestine, who is now 8 for 12 lifetime. I'm seeing if this horse is related to the other horse. It's not. I totally made that up earlier. Royal's in here and probably laughing at me. I didn't know. All right, we have, what, 3 races left to go? Yep. The Saudi Turf Sprint is next. We have a field of 8. On the fence for Mr. Lord Rich is Youth of the Nation, a $5.8 million earner. Youth of the Nation is best known for winning the Chimborazo back in year 71 and the Pegasus back 2 weeks ago. This 6-year-old son of Magnum PI is 16 for 28 lifetime. Number 2, Ollie's Puppy, who won the Stewards Cup Turf Sprint just 2 starts ago for Matthew McMahon, the son of I Am Invincible, out of the very nice mare Pimble. 5 for 15 lifetime, $1.6 million earned to date. Where'd my mouse go? Number 3, Vidar the Silent for John Dark. The son of Fantastic Destiny is 8 for 15 lifetime. Good training job there. He won last year's Chimborazo Stakes before finishing third in both the Stewards Cup and the Pegasus. Please stop licking me. And for those curious, I'm talking to Spooky the cat and not the entry clerk. Number 4, Running the Pass for Mark Diamond. This is a 6-year-old gelded son of Dirk Pitt, who is seeking his 10th lifetime win, just dollars short of $500,000 in earnings, coming in off a grade 3 win in the Fleet of Foot. Number 5, Trajan for Nick Shredder. The son of God of Mischief is 6 for 14 lifetime, second behind Running the Pass last out, third in the Chimborazo. This is a grade 1 winner. Number 6, Brokeback Mountain for Sarah Yulene. 6-year-old son of Satono Samurai. Jeez, I forgot we used to have Satono Samurai in our lives. 6 wins, 6 seconds, 6 thirds. So this 6-year-old, who is number 6 in this race, is probably evil. We should probably shoot it.
Why?
Because it's got a lot of 6s, and I think people believe that's evil. Not me.
How many wins has it had?
6. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you said that.
Yeah. Pay attention. Anyway, he won the grade 2 snuggle sprint. Number 7, Pale Moon Sky for Laura Smith, a 5-year-old son of It's Still All Right. 8 for 20 lifetime, coming off a win in the Divine Park Stakes, and rounding out the field for Eric Deco. The number 8 is Longhorn by Emirate Anna, 12 for 27 lifetime. Won the grade 1 Runaway Stakes at the end of last year in Britain. That's your field. I'm glad you guys are having a fun time in the chat room tonight and enjoying the insanity. They're off in the Saudi Turf Sprint, just 5 furlongs, 1 million on the line, and it was a pretty good beginning for all but Brokeback Mountain, who stumbled badly to his knees at the start. Vidar the Silent rushes up early, Pale Moon Sky is wide, then Youth of the Nation on the fence. Longhorn and Ollie's Puppy, Trajan then running the pass, and Brokeback Mountain is at the end of the field. Vidar the Silent leading a length over Youth of the Nation, Pale Moon Sky as they approach the half-mile point. Longhorn and Ollie's Puppy, Trajan then running the pass, and Brokeback Mountain is the trailer with 3 furlongs left to go in the Saudi Turf Sprint, and Vidar the Silent is the one to catch. Youth of the Nation still tracking in second, Pale Moon Sky a length back third. Longhorn trying to get closer. Here's Ollie's Puppy putting in a move, then Trajan, and the rest are well back as they're running down the stretch, and they've got to catch Vidar the Silent, who's got 2 lengths on Youth of the Nation. Then comes Pale Moon Sky and Ollie's Puppy. You know what? They're not making any ground. It is Vidar the Silent who's going to win this one easily, geared down to take it by 2 over Youth of the Nation, Pale Moon Sky, Ollie's Puppy, and Trajan. The official winner is Vidar the Silent, a 4-year-old gray colt. This horse is gray? I'm looking at his headshot. I guess it's gray if you lean really, really close. Looks black, Sarah. What do you think? By Fantastic Destiny out of the Shield Maiden. I remember her. By Gord Secret. A homebred for John Dark, who is now 9 for 16 lifetime. We have 2 races left tonight. Looks gray to me. Seriously, looks black to me. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I clearly approved it whenever that horse went up, so. We have a field of 9 going in the mile, $800,000 on the line, and here's what I'm confused about. Here's why I'm confuzzled. There's no Rebecca Rose Hepburn in here. There's no Tamara Estes in here. I thought we had rules about horses that were running in mile races on the grass. Those rules do not currently seem to be followed. I'm just saying. On the fence for Serenity Sky is the son of Rand Altor. This is Sensei. 5 for 14 lifetime. Please stop hitting me in the face. It's still the same cat. I'm going to push it off the couch gently. Won the Turkish 2000 Guineas back in week 9 of last year. Multiple grade 1 placed for the son of Rand Altor. Number 2, Joyous Kisses for Gigi Go Faster, a daughter of Kinross, who is 6 for 13 lifetime. 3rd against the boys in the Hong Kong Classic Mile last out. 5th in the Stewards Cup. But before that had won 4 in a row. Nice filly. Number 3, Recall the Show for Jonathan Fisher. This is the son of Nightwatch, who's earned $500,000. He won the Grade 1 Paris Derby just about a year ago. 4th in the Pegasus last out. Number 4 is your winner of the Pegasus, and this is Nashvillian. The son of, daughter of Nightwatch for Riley Bender is 9 for 15 lifetime. $2.1 million earned, a multiple Grade 1 winner. 4th in last year's Stewards Cup. Number 5, Cappadocia? I don't know. For Chris Barber, another daughter of Nightwatch in here. Lots of fillies in here. Has been top 2 in 10 of 13 lifetime starts. The winner of the Fiji Stakes. Last out. Number 6, Jack the Ripper. That's what I feel like. Right when I said that, Spooky started clawing me. And I was like, okay, well, the cat is Spooky the Ripper. Won an allowance race last out with a 94 speed figure. This is a son of Nightwatch, who is 4 for 13. Number 7, House of Shadows for Aaron Sanderson, a homebred by Win. 7 for 17 with 6 second place efforts, was 6th in the Pegasus, but 2nd in the Stewards Cup. Number 8, Black Bugatti for Riley Bender. The daughter of Nightwatch is a superstar. 10 for 16 with 2 seconds, 2/3. $3.2 million earned on this Stewards Cup and multiple grade 1 winning filly. Rounding out the field, number 9 for Serenity Sky is Endless, a son of, you'll never guess, Nightwatch, who is 6 for 13 lifetime, won the grade 1 Dortmund Stakes 3-back, 3rd in the Pegasus, beaten 2 lengths. That's your field. Wow, look at me just nailing these post times today, guys. Nailing it. I mean, it helps if I then continue the race instead of answering text messages, but I digress. They're off in the Saudi Turf Mile. Joyous Kisses stumbled a bit at the start the rest of the way. Okay, and Endless from the outside kicks over to lead. House of Shadows and now Joyous Kisses rushed up Nashvillian and Black Bugatti, then Cappadocia and Sensei on the fence. Jack the Ripper and Recall the Show is at the back of the field. So it is Endless, with 6 furlongs left to run in the Saudi Turf Mile, ahead in front of the filly Joyous Kisses. 4 lengths back to Nashvillian and then Cappadocia. Black Bugatti and House of Shadows, Sensei, Jack the Ripper. Recall the Show is at the back of the field. They're chasing Endless, and they have been throughout. Joyous Kisses is closest, just a neck behind now. Nashvillian trying to get closer to has cut the distance in half. Black Bugatti's coming on from 6th, 5th, now 4th. Cappadocia drops back a spot. Jack the Ripper, Sensei not doing enough, and the others are well behind, including the Recalling the Show. They've come to the top of the stretch, and they're chasing Endless. Endless still your leader, and Joyous Kisses still trying to go by. Nashvillian makes it 3 across the track. They've got 2 more on Black Bugatti and Cappadocia. It is Endless who's all out here. Joyous Kisses trying to go by after the bad beginning, and then Nashvillian, but Endless, gate to wire and game as can be. Endless wins it over Joyous Kisses, Nashvillian, Black Bugatti, and Cappadocia. I'm laughing at Nicole Marie's Jack the Ripper not doing enough comment. That was really funny. The official winner is Endless, a 4-year-old bay colt by Nightwatch, out of Nobody's Business by Oscar Performance. A homebred for Serenity Sky, who is now 7 for 14 a lifetime. And for those of you who are mathematically challenged like myself, that is half. 7 is half of 14. Either someone setting off fireworks or we're all going to die. So it could go either way. We live in the middle of Redneckville, so there's often both of those options. We have just 5 horses going in the Grade 1 Saudi Cup, $3 million on the line. Obviously, a little bit disappointed about the size of the field, but you cannot be disappointed about the quality. In this race, we have a $4 million earner, a $3.9 million earner, a $1.1 million earner, and Ichabod Crane, who's earned $8.8 million. And I suspect we're going to see all these horses back in the Desert World Cup in 2 weeks, which is also the Louisville Derby. Is everyone getting pumped? You getting pumped, entry clerk? He just looked at me like he's never heard of the Louisville Derby in his life, so it's probably fine. Don't worry about it. Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, yeah, it's next week.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Okay.
All right, on the fence, we have Shadow and Bone for Emily Mitchell, homebred by Primetime. I keep thinking Primetime's been pensioned for like 27 centuries, but somehow is not pensioned yet, and I just find that really confusing. So just thought you should know that. And then this guy had won a classified allowance last out and has won 3 of his last 5 starts. Number 2 is Laura Ferguson's Ageless Yosemite. 12 for 19 lifetime on the son of Grand Canyon, who's won 2 in a row. Both of those are grade 1s. This guy has won so many grade 1s in his lifetime, and he loves the distance. Number 3 is Young Emmett. The 4-year-old son of Eddie Stone for Sam Clearwater won the Stewards Cup Juvenile 2 years ago. 2nd in the Louisville Derby, won the Baltimore Crown. He has not won since then, but he was second, beaten just a half length by Pursuing the Moon in the Pegasus Classic. I only just 3 seconds ago saw that Pursuing the Moon's actually running tonight. Number 4, Walk Through Fire for Aaron Sanderson, a homebred by Riptide, who is 8 for 11. Last year won the King's Derby, won the Awesome Derby, coming off a win in the sports jersey. Seems like the distance should be okay for him too. Rounding out the field is the uber popular Ichabod Crane for Sarah Julin, who has run second numerous times tonight and would probably throw this horse off a cliff if he also ran second. That is not foreshadowing. I have not looked at the result yet. 7 wins, 6 seconds, and 5/3 in 19 starts for your Louisville Derby winner from 2 years ago. Second in the Stewards Cup Classic, beaten less than a length. 4th in the Pegasus Classic, might have been a little short. He did win last year's Oceanside Classic with a 101 before it was cool. So quickly, please tell me who you like in this race. What are you feeling? What's in your heart? If you throw Sarah, do it my way. Wait. Do you mean if Sarah throws Icky, or do you mean if I throw Sarah? Because it could go either way. 1 minute to post. Betting pool closes at $11,000. They're off in the Saudi Cup. $3 million on the line. Shadow and Bone was 1 step slow. So too Walk Through Fire, but no stumbles. Yosemite out to the lead, and it's Yosemite flashing speed with Ichabod Crane taking back into second. Shadow and Bone on the fence, then Emmett, who's in 4th, and Walk Through Fire is at the back of the field. They're chasing Yosemite around the clubhouse turn. He's got a length on Ichabod Crane, who's happily settling down in second. 3 lengths back to Shadow and Bone, then Emmett, and Walk Through Fire is the trailer, but only 5 lengths off the lead, and that leader is Yosemite. They're starting to string out now. Yosemite drags Ichabod Crane through a quick opening half mile, and they've got 7 lengths on Shadow and Bone now, who's in 3rd. Emmett is another length back behind 4th, and Walk Through Fire is the trailer. No change with 5 furlongs left to run. It's Yosemite over Ichabod Crane, and then Shadow and Bone in 3rd. Emmett getting a little bit closer, now going to push ahead of Shadow and Bone. Walk Through Fire is still the trailer and would have 10 to make up. Rounding the far turn in the Saudi Cup, and Yosemite is still your leader, and Ichabod Crane is still pressing him. Emmett's getting closer, only 4 lengths behind. Shadow and Bone, Walk Through Fire needs to do more. They're swinging into the stretch now, and Yosemite has lost the lead to Ichabod Crane. Now Emmett's diving for them. Yosemite battling back. Walk Through Fire is not going to be better than 4th, then Shadow and Bone, and Emmett is the one who takes the lead. Yosemite battling back. Ichabod Crane not doing enough today. It's Emmett and Yosemite. They're kicking away from him. It's Emmett with the head in front. Yosemite trying hard. Emmett takes the Saudi Cup over Yosemite. Ichabod Crane back 3rd. Walk Through Fire and Shadow and Bone. Hey, good news, Sarah. He wasn't second. Cry. The official winner is Emmett, a 4-year-old black colt by Eddie Stone, out of A Crown of Roses by Rathalos. This is a homebred for Sam Clearwater, who is now 8 for 14 lifetime. And that is tonight's broadcast. Sorry, that was a joke. Guys, it's been lovely. I will see you all in 2 weeks for the Desert World Cup and the Louisville Derby and whatever else I can manage to squeeze in that night. And this is the part where I just kind of keep talking until I figure out where I put the window where I can end this.